All right, so we are going to get started with a get ready with me. I'm not sure if we're going to be going out tonight, but if we are, I just want to be ready. I am going to be using the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette. I have really been enjoying this palette. I've been going out of my way to use it during the work week, and I have mostly stuck to the matte shades here, which you can probably see I've made a dent on. So I have just been using these two. I want to do more of a dark look, so I might just be sticking to the Memory and Ritual rows here, which are these two rows. However, that might change. I'm not too sure. As usual with these makeup looks, I never know what I am doing. I haven't washed my brushes in probably 10 years. So I am going to start with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Hopefully you cannot hear the noise downstairs. It's another one of those days here. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend the concealer into the eye area. So I'm gonna use this to prep or prime the eye area. I'm gonna take the Sigma E40. First I'm gonna dip into the matte shades. I'm going to dip into the Matte Aura. I have been loving this shade for a brow bone highlight. I'm going to blend that to the brow bone in windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to dip into Soothe for a kind of crease transitional shade using the same brush, and I'm going to place that along the crease here as our first transition shade. And I'm doing windshield wiper motions on this particular shade here, focusing again primarily on the outer corner, but still bringing some of that shade into the inner space here. And again, I'm just playing with makeup. And then I'm going to maybe dip into Ritual using the Sigma Tapered Blending E35 and bringing that lower into the crease. And doing a windshield wiper motions. Throughout the week, I have been taking the shade Aura, Soothe, and Ritual and just wearing those over the eye area, and I've been just loving this palette. We're just going to try to do a glitter metallic smoky eye. I'm going to do Memory Matte on the eye shading brush by Sigma, the E55. I'm going to tap this. And with the small tapered blending, I'm going to dip into Ritual Matte, tap off the excess, and blend some of that into the lower crease. Again, taking the small tapered blending brush, E45 by Sigma, working that into the lower crease. And next, I'm going to take the Memory in Metallic and see how well that does over top the matte Memory. Ooh, that is pretty. Very gently tapping that on the entire eye. Repeat the same on this eye. Next, I'm going to take more of a Ritual to kind of blend that out. And next, I'm going to take the glitter shade on my pinky, hoping that there is less product that lands here on my lower lash line. I'm going to take Memory in glitter form. Start here on the outer corner. Whoa. That is just beautiful. Just kind of not trying to pack too much into the inner corner, but that's what I have so far. I think that's all I want to do for now. I'm going to take a bit of a cotton round, or maybe just some cotton swabs with some Super Collagen Mist. I'm just gonna try to just clean this space up here. Looks good. And then I'm going to try to pick up some of the glitters here. Then next I'm going to start the face. I'm going to go in with my usual mixture of Dior, Backstage Face and Body, and Matte Velvet Skin by Makeup Forever. I'm almost out. I just received a backup of this, so I'm like literally squeezing out the last possible bits here. That was way too much. Now I have foundation all over the place. Great, fantastic. Sorry if I look a little red, it's getting a little hot in here. This is the worst job I've ever done at putting foundation on my face. I have glitter all over the place. I don't want to get it in the wrong finger. So next I'm going to tap the foundation with my beauty blender. And then as concealer, I'm going to go back and use the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. Now I am just using this because this is the only concealer I have right now. Otherwise, I won't be buying another one. I love it. But like I said in my other Tati beauty video, the way they did Nikki tutorials, not cool. I'm sorry. Actually, I have nothing to be sorry for. They have stuff to be sorry for. I'm going to use some of this to highlight that forehead and the chin. I've been using this e.l.f. brush to set concealer. Oh my gosh, Toby is farting. And it's no Hourglass brush, but it's relatively inexpensive, and I think it's still available. It is a drugstore find. I don't do a lot of drugstore shopping, if you have noticed. I used to at the very beginning of my channel, but then like I never ended up using any of it. So I'm like, I am trying to minimize my carbon footprint, especially after having so much Starbucks this week. I feel so guilty. So I'm only trying to buy what I need. Perfect. So I am going to do brows and add some mascara to the eyes, to the top lash line, and I need to have my camera charged because she is dying. Okay, so I have done my brows. I used the ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade Ash Brown, and then I used the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. I am probably one of the very, very few who missed out on the Sephora sale. I'm not sure what happened. I had items in my cart, but then I totally forgot to check out. Let me know if that's ever happened to you. So we're going to dip back into the palette. I'm going to take a Sigma pencil brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Soothe. And I'm going to bring that into the lower lash line here from inner to outer corner. I did apply mascara to the upper lashes. What did I use? It's just here a moment ago. The Laura Mercier Caviar Volume. Next I'm going to dip into the Matte Ritual shade, that same brush. Okay, and then with a flat definer, this one by Sigma, I'm going to take the shade Memory and I'm going to bring that into the lower lash line. Not all the way into the inner corner, however. Then I'm going to go back in with the pencil brush, dip into both Soothe and Ritual, and just smoke that out. And next I'm going to line the lower lash line with the NOIR by Antony M. This is a black eyeliner. I got this in a kind of like a vegan beauty box. I thought it was going to turn out very messy because I can get very sloppy at times. So I'm just going to do a very light bronzing to the base. I know I can always get carried away with this as well. And then I'm just going to bring some dimension to the rest of the complexion. And then just a very light bit of highlight. So I think this might be a little bit too rosy for what I'm looking for, but I can't seem to find my ColourPop What's Your Sign. So I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Third Eye, which is a little bit like Cookie, but a little bit different. It's a matte finish. So I'm going to set the makeup with the DHC Super Collagen Mist, and then I'm going to follow that with the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is just going to give me some hydration that this does not give my skin. This feels so good. Then I'm going to follow that with the Urban Decay All Nighter. And we are all set with the look. This is very holiday, very dark holiday. But I am just loving this Tati Beauty palette. All of the shades are amazing. The mattes specifically blend effortlessly. I haven't been able to put this palette down since I did my last tutorial, which was, or my kind of first impression video. So I have been wearing this quite a bit and loving the matte shades and the concept and the glitters. I have yet to play with the sequins roll, but you know, I hardly ever do so with other palettes anyway. But so far the mattes, the metallics, and the glitters are my favorite. So I hope you enjoyed this second look featuring the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette. I really had fun creating this look for this video. Perfect for holiday. Yeah, I'm totally feeling this palette for sure. So I am going to end the tutorial or the get ready with me here. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I will see you in my next one. Bye. And I haven't washed my brushes. Feeling dark today. What do we want to do next? Let me actually take a minute to tweeze some hairs out. I'll be right back. Oh, all right.